Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. And welcome, everybody. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. And it should say live at the top of your video if we're live. If it's after Saturday morning, then it's going to be the replay. But welcome, everybody. Come on in and say hello. I still have my raspy morning voice. I've only been up like an hour. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I can tell you that. It was one of those mornings where it was chilly and you just want to stay under the covers and not move. Oh my gosh, it's so cold today. Well, this morning. It'll probably be nice this afternoon, but we've had some really beautiful weather lately, but it's cold in the morning. But spring is here. Yesterday was the first day, our first full day of spring. So, my favorite time of the year. I'm so excited. And also, I've got some great news. So, on Tuesday, I told you guys my mother got out of rehab and I took her home. And she calls me Wednesday morning and she goes, I changed my mind. I want to go back. I said, you have got to be kidding me. So, after we got her out and I took her to her doctor's appointment, took her to lunch, took her home, unpacked all her stuff, then she changed her mind. I was so mad. I was like, you couldn't have decided this yesterday when I was trying to tell you to stay there. She goes, no, I realize now I just can't do it. And I'm like, okay. So we called the place and we had to get some forms done. And it took a couple days to get them. So she went back yesterday. So now she's officially in the same place, in the same room with the same roommate. They held the bed for her. And they were so happy to see her. It was really great. And so she's happy. But now I have to clean out her apartment, which is a humongous job. So I'm not looking forward to that. Luckily, I've been going over there and doing some like every week for a while, but there's still so much stuff over there. So I don't know. I wish I had like a bunch of brothers and sisters to help me, but I don't. So if any of you guys are local and want to help, you sure can. I'm going to donate most of it, and there's a couple things I want to sell, but um, anyway, that's my story. So hello, good morning. Let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Carol. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Karen. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Regina. Hey, Myra. Hey, Jody. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Mario. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Beth. Hey, Robin. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Hilda. Y'all doing good? Are you guys warm? I heard some people are getting snow still. Hey, Marva. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Judith. Let me see. Hey, Lori. Hey, Terry. Hey, Tootsie Bell. Hey, Julie. Hey, Judy. Hey, Joan. Hey, Mel. Hey, Danette. Hey, Trina. Hey, Gloria. I think I'm going to stop there because we're getting a ton of people on. It doesn't say how many, though. Don't forget to do thumbs up if you're watching. Yes, Vicky, her insurance was messed up, but I got that fixed like a month ago. So she's all good on the insurance. But the bad thing is, even though she went in on the 21st, they want you to pay for the whole month of March. And I said, they don't prorate it since she's only going to be there for like 9 days in March. And they're like, no, but you can do a payment plan for March. And I was like, that's crazy because she doesn't have any money left at the end of the month. So she has to get, we have to pay her whole Social Security check minus $40. So she gets $40 a month. So I guess that means I have to pay for everything else, like her phone, and that doesn't even cover her phone. But anyway, I'm glad she's happy and she's safe and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, this is long term, so she'll be there permanently. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. But it was hard. We were going through her stuff and she did not want to get rid of stuff. She's like, no, no, save that. I'll take that with me. I'm like, you know, you can only have like this little teeny closet and a night table full of stuff. And she's like, okay. Like, she has a million plants. She didn't want to leave all the plants. I'm like, you could take one. I know it's hard, but anyway. This is what we're making today. So I had my whole day with her yesterday. It was not what I planned to do because I didn't realize she would be going back yesterday. And so I was supposed to get my order from Stampin' Up! From the on stage with all the new stuff in it. And then I was waiting because I was going to do a project with the new stuff. And then I got the call about 3:30 from the nursing home that she was good to go. So then I had to go get her and finish packing her up and get her over there. So I didn't get home till like 7. And I still hadn't done a project yet because I was waiting for my order. And then I got an email from UPS saying, oh, your order's delayed. It'll be there Monday. So then I'm like, what am I going to do? Because I didn't plan anything. I knew exactly what I was going to use and exactly what I was going to make from the new stuff. And then I'm like, so I bought this set not too long ago and I hadn't used it yet. And I said, well, let me try and make a card with that one. So this is what I came up with. It's not like my best card ever because, I don't know, masculine cards are not my favorite, but I thought I'll do a masculine card because it's a good masculine set. And I did it 2 different ways. I'm trying to use up some of the paper that I have left over. So this is the Country Lace paper. And at first I took 2 pieces that were both kind of basic beige. And I stamped on the more patterned piece. And I said, I'm not sure I like that. So then I switched them around. And then I put the patterned piece on the bottom and the more plain piece on the top. And I liked this one better. So I did it both ways. But we're going to be doing this one today. And it's a super, super easy card. So if you need some masculine cards, you can always change the words to, you know, sympathy, thinking of you, birthday, whatever. And if you want to do something besides butterflies, you can. But it's a good sympathy card too, or thinking of you. But you can always change those words to whatever you want. But I just picked one that was in the set. So I thought that was pretty. And it's got Easter in there. Not sure why it's got Easter in there because I don't really think it looks like an Easter set, which is kind of weird. I would think it would have something else. I don't know. But it is an online set. So it's not in the catalog. It's in the I'm pretty sure it's on. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's in the online store. Let's see. I'm debating about this set. It is a really pretty set. I've seen it with the blue leaves, and which, you know, trees are not blue, but it was really, really pretty with the blue leaves. So, yeah. I don't know. I always think of Easter cards as more like really springy with flowers and things like that. Not a tree, but, and that tree kind of looks like an old, you know, really old tree. Like, I don't know. Halloween. Yeah, it'd be a good Halloween card. Anyway. Oh, Vicky, you're sick still. Is Bill on here today? I didn't see him. Hopefully he's doing all right. All right, so I didn't get any happy mail. I didn't get any mail the last 2 days. I went out to the mailbox. I mailed all the card kits from the last orders. And then I put some other cards in the mail. And both days, I didn't get any mail back. So I'm like, okay, no, the mailman came because the cards were gone. But I didn't get any happy mail. So you guys are slacking. So make sure you guys start sending me some cards. Spelled backwards again. What? Currently watching 9 wild turkeys in my yard. That's funny. Turkeys would be around now, this time of the year. I didn't think they really came around until like the fall. All right, here's your base, 5.5 by 8.5 pecan pie, or pecan pie. I say pecan pie and butter pecan. And then this is the inside of the card, the 5¼ by 4 basic beige. I forgot this, 5¼ by 4 early espresso. We are making 3 cards today just for the heck of it because I have a ton of this paper. And why not? Then I'll have more cards to give away. This piece right here is 4 by 3 3/4. At first I had it 4 by 4 and it was too big, so I cut it down a little bit. So it is a little bit longer this way than this way. And then we've got the 3 pieces of this right here at the bottom. So that's 3 3/4 by 1. So there's your screenshot. Hopefully that's in there. Got it all. I have a bunch of little jokes for you tonight, like the, this morning, like the ones I told the other day, the little G-rated. They're all G-rated. So if you have grandkids, these are good ones for the grandkids. That's so funny you have turkeys. I've never seen a turkey in real life. But I have a funny story. Not about turkeys, but about birds. So everybody get a screenshot of that. All right. There we go. So, all right. First thing we're going to do is, I did not stamp the inside of this card because there was really nothing in the set to stamp on the inside. So I just kind of left it like that. So these pieces we don't need right now. We're just going to stamp on these and the words. So they do go this direction. So make sure we got it the right direction. So it's up and down. All right. First thing we're going to do is the tree trunk in brown. So this is early espresso. One of my old pads. And we're just going to stamp that. I'm in my pajamas, can you tell? I got my my cuddle duds on. All right, so we're going to stamp that down near the bottom. Oh, shoot. I just hit the card stuff. Let me see if I can stamp right on top of that. Darn it. Hopefully I'll cover it. Okay, I messed up my first piece. Oh, good. You can't even tell. All right, so there's 1. And 2. And 3. So if you're a demonstrator, you can already have looked at the catalog. It's online. So hopefully you saw it. There's also a lot of online stuff coming. So really, I think Stampin' Up! is making a move to do like at least half of their products online. So most of the time I like the online stuff better. But there are a couple sweets in the new catalog that are to die for. One of them is, I can't remember the names of them, but it's got a 6x6 paper pack, and it's like flowers and a bunch of stuff, and it's so pretty. All right, so there's all the brown. That's early espresso. Yeah, if you just did the tree by itself, that'd be kind of creepy, wouldn't it? Oh. Stephanie says, have I heard of Terra Harka ice cream? Is that like Tillamook ice cream? I've never heard of that. Tillamook is my ice cream of choice. And let's see. Benjamin Franklin wanted to make turkey the national bird. Interesting. Yeah, the geese. Now, the geese were sitting on my dock yesterday going to town. I was sitting there when I went out. Well, I was not outside. I was in the kitchen looking out the window. And I heard all this squawking. And I look out the window, and the geese are out on the dock. Just like, I don't know what they were doing, but they were making a lot of noise. So they were having a good time. All right, top of the tree is garden green. I'm going to do the leaves first because that's the easiest thing to do. I did it both ways. And it comes with 2 different, they're stuck. Okay, so this is the leaves, and this is the like, kind of just, I don't know, just color. So we're going to do the leaves first, and that's much easier to line up. So once you get those done, it's no problem. All right, so what you do, it's got this area here, so you know that goes right around the trunk, and then you just kind of want to make sure where you have these open spots, that's where you should see the branches. So you should be able to see the branches through the opening. So we're just gonna hover and put it there. Oh, I gotta tell you my story. So that was one about the geese, and then they were just squawking. Then I was sitting, the other day it was 70 degrees and just beautiful outside, so I said, well, I'm gonna go sit out on the back deck. So I go sit out on the back deck. I'm getting attacked by those stupid carpenter bees again. They come out every spring, and I have my little traps set, but they dive bomb you so bad. You'll just be sitting there and they'll just hover right over top of you, and they're gigantic. But I got those little carpenter bee traps. But anyway, I was sitting there and I kept hearing this rah, rah, rah. And at first I thought it was ducks. And then I look up, it's up in the tree, it's this crow. And it is just squawking up there. And then after I sat on the porch for a little while, I said, I'm going to go in the front yard and work in the yard or pull some weeds. And then I mowed the grass. I thought I was going to die. I'm so out of shape. So this is how I pull weeds. I get my yoga mat out, which I don't really use for yoga. I use it for sitting on when I pull weeds. So I put my yoga mat down on the grass and sit down on it. And then I just kind of pull all the weeds around me. Then I like kind of scoot. You can kind of lift up one end and scoot across the whole yard. And you don't ever have to get up. And so I pulled all those little purple flowers that are coming up that are weeds. And then I mowed the grass. And I'm telling you what, I could hardly walk. I had to put my knee brace on, and I was like limping around. That was a workout. All right, so there's all the, so you could leave it like this. So I don't know, do you like it better just with the leaves, or do you want to add the bushiness on there? What do you think? We're also going to sponge it. So what do you guys think? You like it better just leaves, or, oh, Vicky says 21 degrees out. Oh yeah, this tree would be pretty with the baby wipe technique. Oh, Annie, you're in the path of the million bird flocks. Oh, wow. Snow on the ground. Woo. Just leaves. Oh, a lot of people like the just leaves. Okay. Okay, so I'll do both. Well, I'll do two with just the leaves, and I'll show you one how to do the other piece. So if you want the other piece, you just ink it up. I did the same color. You could stamp it off if you want it lighter. I just did the same color, but this is easier to line up if you have this already, because you just line up the top and the bottom with the leaves you've already got on there. And it does have that little opening for the trunk. So you kind of look at the bottom where your leaves go and just stamp right on top of that. So there you go. So there's the comparison. So what do you think looks better? I like them both. It's kind of hard to tell, but I like them both. Just leaves, just leaves. Okay, but most of you guys like just the leaves. All right, that's good. Because this is one of the cards I'm going to do in my, I have a class coming up. Well, 2 classes coming up this week. And this is one of the cards. We're doing a Stampa stack. So they make 3. We have 4 different cards to make 3 of each one. Then we're going to sponge the bottom. So we're going to put a little bit of grass down here. Oh, so then after I was laying in the backyard, and I got a lot of sun. Look how much sun I got. I was only out there like an hour. Well, I was laying out for about an hour, but then I went in the front yard and was pulling weeds for about 2 or 3 hours. So I got quite a bit of sun, and that reminded me to make my dermatologist appointment. So I called the dermatologist, and I said, yeah, I need to make an appointment for my yearly checkup. And they said, okay, first appointment we have available is October. I said, Okay, really? Are you kidding me? That's like 6-7 months from now. So I think I might have to switch because that's crazy. Usually, I remember I've been going to this dermatologist for quite a long time, and I remember you used to be able to call, make an appointment like within a month at least. So I said, that's insane that you got to wait 7 months to get a doctor's appointment for a checkup. So, because I'm such a sun person, I always go to the dermatologist every year and get checked for skin cancer. And I'm like, that is insane. All right, so there's my grass, and that was garden green still. So anyway, I went in the front yard, just pulling the weeds, and on my yoga mat, and my back started hurting just from like, you know, leaning over, and I had gloves on, and I pulled so many weeds that I actually wore a hole in the brand new pair of gloves that I bought. They were from the Dollar Tree, so I can't really say they were really good gloves, but still, they had like a coating on the top that was, you know, like waterproof, and I wore a hole right in them. So my hand was hurting, and then I said, I'm just gonna lay down. So I lay down on the yoga mat in the front yard, and my neighbor pulls up and gets out of the car, and he's like, oh, laying down on the job again. I said, yeah. It was just funny, but I was laying there and just closing my eyes. It was so beautiful outside. I'm just laying on the ground and on the yoga mat. And it was so peaceful and quiet, and there was hardly anybody around. Well, there really wasn't anybody around except my neighbor who pulled up. And I'm just kind of looking at the sky. And all of a sudden, these big hawks, I have a lot of hawks around where I live because I'm right on the water. All these hawks started flying overhead. And I'm like, okay, I am still alive. They're thinking, oh, there's a big one. We better call in our friends because there's a big one down there. They're just circling around over top. I'm thinking, oh, I'm still here. Don't come down here. That was funny. They thought they had dinner. That was fun. But normally it only takes me like, I can do my whole yard in like 45 minutes. I only did the front yard. It took me like 30 because I was going so slow. I got to start exercising more. Or get some kind of arthritis medicine. Okay, so we're just creating this little sky here. This is boho blue, sorry. You could use balmy blue or boho. I kind of like boho for sky. And it's one of my favorite colors, and it's going away. I'm so bummed. So it retires soon. The retiring, well, they're going to call it last chance list, will be out, I think on the 1st. And everything that's not going to be available much longer will go on that list. And a lot of it will be on sale. So that will be in about a week. So make sure you watch for that. And if you are a demonstrator, you can check out the catalog now. And the pre-order starts the 25th, which is right there, Tuesday. So Tuesday, you can start pre-ordering. All right, so there's all of our sponging. Now, see, I got a little blob there. But luckily, we're using butterfly, so we can cover that up. All right. Now, you know what I didn't do is spray these. Let me see if that makes a difference. That does make it sparkly. Okay, so let's put these together. Put that away. All right, so we've got all these here. Let's put the insides in first. Let me see. Let me read some comments. Can we leave 1 or 2 just leaves? Yes. That's funny. Most of you guys like just the leaves. So that makes it easier. That's one less step you got to do. And now we're just going to put them together. So this is quick and easy. Wait till you guys see the paper. Now the cards I was going to do today using the brand new paper. Oh my gosh. It's like the most beautiful paper I've ever seen. Remember when we first got that like thoughtful journey paper and the meandering meadow paper, and we were like, oh, it's so gorgeous, it's so gorgeous. This is even better. It's just beautiful. But it's all 6x6. I wish it was in 12x12, but each 6x6 piece is kind of its own little scenery. And it's so pretty. I was so mad because all week I've been looking forward to getting that box yesterday, and then it didn't come. I'm like, dang it. It's crazy. All right, then this piece goes on the top of that. So I made a carrot cake for my friend Melissa, well, my upline too, my friend and my upline, Melissa. It was her birthday a couple weeks ago, so we celebrated it yesterday, and we all went over to her house and had a stamping morning, and then we did potluck lunch, and I did the carrot cake. That's her favorite thing, is my carrot cake. And oh my gosh, it did not disappoint. I'm telling you, it was so good. Just that frosting. So I used the Wilton cake recipe for my carrot cake. Sorry, gotta take a sip of water. And then I doctored it up a little bit. So it's mostly the Wilton cake recipe. And then the icing, I do 3 blocks of cream cheese and 1 box of powdered sugar. So a pound of powdered sugar, 3 blocks of cream cheese. So it's really low calorie. You can have it on a diet as much as you want. I'm just teasing. But it is kind of light. I don't know. It's not like real heavy because I whip it and it's so good. Ugh. I could probably eat the whole thing. But oh my gosh. I took some to my mother and her roommate. So I went and picked her up, and then I took a piece of cake for both of them because that's my mother's favorite cake too. And she was so excited. All right, so these all go at the bottom. I loved the other side too because the gray is really pretty, but the gray didn't kind of go with the tree as much. So this paper is going. This is the Country Lace, but the Country Woods paper is staying. So I was excited about that. And there's, I think, like 4 or 5 packs at least that are staying, so that's a good thing. And I love this side too, the blue. Kind of reminds me of that boho blue paper we used to have a long time ago. Okay, so that goes on top. I do like that with just the leaves too. So Beth's watching. She's coming to class this week. And I think Diane is, yep, Diane's watching. She'll be here. So this is one of the cards we're making, girls. I haven't made the other 3 yet. I am so far behind. I'm hoping after this coming week, hopefully I'll be able to catch up and do more stuff. After I get my mother's apartment cleaned out, then hopefully I will have more free time to do stuff because she has taken up all my free time pretty much lately. All right, so we're going to get some butterflies. So these are the brushed brass butterflies. I didn't look to see if these were staying or not. I'm going to use one big one and two little ones. Love these. I have a whole ton of these left. Let's put one there. And if you mess up, you can always use a butterfly to hide it. Like right there, kind of messed up. So let's put one right on that. And then two small ones. Love those butterflies. Oh, sorry, got those. Let's put one there. Okay, so we got our butterflies. Now we're gonna spritz it with some shimmer paint. Oops, I threw my piece of paper away. Love it. All right, so there you go. That was a super quick video. All right, so we've got our 3 cards. And here's the 2 original ones. So which ones do you like better? Do you guys think the no leaves looks the best? I like them both. But I think it is pretty. Both of them are pretty. A moon in the background. Yeah, you'd have to do a really dark, though. The bonsai tree. I don't remember that bonsai tree. Lemon. I love lemon cake. And pineapple. I don't like pineapple upside down too much. Oh, I'm so glad, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, girls. It's funny because I was looking up the stamp set to see if there was any ideas online. I only found like 5 samples online. So I guess a lot of people haven't bought it yet, but here you go. You've got a couple samples here. So now it's time for my jokes. I think I have like 6. So these are those jokes that they're kind of like riddles that I told the other day. They're different ones, but they're really cute. So let me pull them up. Let me read a little bit. Maybe I could start watercoloring. Oh yeah. I think, well, I'm going to try Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have the new stuff and then I can show you that paper, but I do want to do a little bit of watercoloring. So we'll do that. Oh, pink flowers in the trees. That would be good. My cherry tree is blooming right now and it's kind of like pink and white. Yes, Vicky, I saw that joke. I'll tell that another day. Vicky sent me a cute joke. You don't see the brass. Oh, if you don't see it in the new catalog, it could be online. They moved a lot of stuff to the online store. At least that's what they said. So if you don't see it in the catalog, don't assume it's retiring. It could have just moved to the online store. If it like wasn't a big seller, they move it to the online store. So we won't know really till April 1st what is retiring for sure. So don't assume that it's going, but if you don't see it in the catalog and you want to make sure you get it, I would go ahead and get it, because once that list comes out, or the the last chance list, things are going to sell out really fast. So I know the paper is going up in price, so by a lot, $2.50 a pack. Well, the white's going up a lot, even more, but you might want to stock up on some paper. All right, let me pull up my jokes. Let me see. Hold on. I got to get my other screen. All right, so these are just really cute little riddles. And they're 2 squirrels. Most of them are just 2 squirrels sitting there talking. So the first squirrel says, 3 golf clubs go to a bar. The putter asked for a beer. The wedge asked for, ordered a tequila. And the other squirrel says, what'd the third one get? And the third one said, nothing for me. I'm the driver. These are so cute. They're just 2 little squirrels. I think they're adorable. I don't know where these come from. They just pop up on my Facebook page. All right, here's another one. How does a train hear another train coming? And the little squirrel says, how? And the other one says, with its engineers. Now, some of you might not get the next one if you're not into music. What concert only cost 45 cents? What? 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. This one's a good one. What did the magician say to the fish? You guys say, what? Pick a cod, any cod. COD cod. Pick a cod. Like, say it like a New Yorker. Pick a cod. Go park the car. I was laughing because my mother's roommate, she's from New York, and she says coffee. And I start saying coffee. My roommate Debbie, she's from New York, New Jersey, and she says coffee too. I think that's so funny. All right, what happens when you boil a funny bone? What? It becomes a laughing stock. These are so funny. They're like so cute, but they're funny. Where do killer whales go to get braces? Where? The orthodontist. Okay, this is the last one. You guys can go back and get these on the replay for your grandkids. What do you call a cold puppy? What? A chili dog. Oh, I just tickle myself. Aren't they cute? I just think they're the cutest jokes, and they're very clean. So, yeah, if you like music, and you see, Nickelback is one of my all-time favorite music groups from back in the day. I love Nickelback. And I like 50 Cent too. I mean, not his music so much, but I like him as a person. He's cute. He's got a very cute smile. And he seems like a nice guy, but I thought that was the funniest joke. Okay, yes, corny but cute. All right, so I hope you liked them. I've got some cards to give away, you guys. So I've got one for Claudia that was not claimed, and then we've got a bunch more. I've got 2 of these. So there's my 5 cards. I put a bunch more names in here, so let's shake them up really good. All right, here we go. First winner is Robin Niebert. I can never remember which one it is. Niebert. I hope it's Nee. Next one is Patricia Toth. Is she on here today? I don't know if Robin's on here either. Next one is, oh, Cindy. Cindy's on here. Cindy Schmidt. And next one is Gloria Wolf. I saw Gloria. Thank you, Lisa. And Bill. And Bill's not on here, is he? Bill gets a butterfly card. All right, so those are the winners for today. So congratulations. Oh, Patricia's on here. Okay, so Patricia's here. Gloria's here. I think I saw Cindy. And I don't know about Robin and Bill. All right, you guys. That is my video. We're done in 38 minutes today. That's crazy. That's a short one. Oh, Bill's moving this weekend. Okay. Oh, you know what? I got his new address, but I haven't put it on the thing yet. But here's the addresses for, oops, and let me put my email to send me your address. So send me your address, and then here are the other addresses. So Bill's moving, so don't send him a card till I got to put the new address down. He did send it to me. But here's the rest of them. And then if you wanted to send me a card, you could send it to my address there. Oh, Mary says her grandson is obsessed with trains, so she can't wait to tell him the joke. That's funny. You remember the joke that I told about the dad and the little girl with the tea party? So my mom's roommate, Louise, she was telling me a story about her son and his granddaughter, which is her great-granddaughter. So she said, he's so funny. He lets the granddaughter, like paint his nails, and they have tea parties, and they do all this stuff, and they'll play dress up. And she said it's so weird because he's like so masculine, and but he lets the granddaughter do all that stuff. So then I told her the joke about the tea party, and she told her son, or her son, and he thought that was hysterical. You know, she's getting the water out of the toilet. Oh, Paula, you're so funny. All right. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, don't forget, if you're emailing me, make sure you have that 2. It's Stamp Girl 2. Because if you just put Stamp Girl or Stamp Girl 1, that goes to another demonstrator. So sometimes she'll send me the mail that she gets, the emails, but sometimes she doesn't. So I know some of you guys have done that. So make sure, if I don't reply, then I didn't get it, because I always reply to your emails. So make sure you send me those. All right. I will see you back on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Or if you're coming to class, I'll see you this week. But take care, everybody, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.